hates peace. If you're an idiot, you hate peace. That is so simple. That is so simple. If you hate peace, then you're just a fucking idiot. Like, that's it. That's it. Because, I mean, like, it's just, because peace for you means that you don't have to deal with oppression. You don't have to deal with people abusing you. So if you enjoy people abusing you, then you're a fucking idiot. So that's it. But I'm just saying, peace really is, when it comes down to it, it's about meeting other people's needs. Because when people's needs aren't met, then you're not gonna fucking have peace. Like, that's just it. Like, it starts off with basic needs. Like, people fucking need food. You know, like, there's this thing called Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and those needs are all legitimate. Of course, you're not gonna get peace if people act like, because a lot of people here in the United States act like basic needs are everything. That's it. That's all that, and truly at the end of the day, a lot of basic needs aren't even completely met in this country. But they act like luxury isn't a fucking need. Like, luxury is a right. I don't understand why anyone says that luxury isn't a fucking right. It is a fucking right, because y'all need to study luxury. Like, y'all need to study luxury. A lot of people think that luxury is just, oh, you have gold. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, they have this idea of luxury. Like, luxury is gold, and that's what it is. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? It's just fucking gold. It's like a luxury watch. Like, do you understand? Luxury is synonymous with comfort. It's synonymous with fucking comfort, and that is a fucking right. Um, but I'm just saying, here in the United States, like, people don't fucking care about other people's fucking luxury, dude. Um, a lot of people fucking don't. They have this fucking get it yourself mentality. And that in itself is fucking, like, that's third world fucking poverty bullshit. It's not high class bullshit. Like, do you understand what, not high class bullshit, I mean high class sense. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Because being high class is about supporting other people. It's about altruism. It's about high education. And it's about supporting other people's fucking rights. And that's the thing about the United States. Like, a lot of fucking people here have a lot of money, but they don't care about other people's fucking rights. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, they only fucking, like Paris Hilton, for example. Paris Hilton is one of those people that just has all this fucking money, sits there and shows off and bothers, and then acts like I even want to see her. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, she is the complete opposite of luxury. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Me as a gay man, do you understand what I mean? Like, me as a gay man, actually all gay men in general, like women, it's not a matter of being misogynistic, but I'm just saying, like, y'all can't really get away with stuff that y'all would get away with bisexual men and heterosexual men. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, homosexual men are very likely to just like fucking cut you off immediately, as opposed to heterosexual men. They'll be like, oh no, I'll give her a chance, you know, because I like her type shit. It's like, nah, like the line is drawn when it comes to friendship with women. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So if you're making no sense, if you're making no sense as a woman and you're shoving yourself down the throats of gay men, it's like, bitch, you fail. Like, do you understand? Like, you're the complete opposite of luxury. She's annoying. She's fucking annoying. Like, fucking Stephanie Germanotta, too. Like, I'm just saying, like, these women that, like, infringe upon the. And that's the thing. Like, if you're a woman and you're infringing upon a. Paris Hilton comes up. Oh my god, hold on. Paris Hilton comes up with this bullshit where she like paints the world as if gay men are all horny and all this bullshit. Like, do you understand? It's like unwarranted drama. It's unwarranted drama. Like, she says gay men are the horniest people in the world. It's like, no, we're just as horny as straight men, but you're fucking painting it like she's fucked up. She's a fucked up person. She's a fucked up person. Like, I'm just saying, like, she's an extremely fucked up person that puts drama into the lives of homosexual men when they're not fucking asking for it. Um, never takes. She's never responsible for her own personal fucking actions. She never actually, like, that bullshit where she said sorry, sorry, that's not a legitimate apology, bitch. That's not a legitimate apology. As an adult, you drop money. Like, you drop fucking money. That's what you fucking do. You don't sit there and drop some little bullshit apology like this is kindergarten. No, you drop money to survive in this fucking capitalistic fucking country. I'm just talking about I'm just saying, like, that bitch is not high class. Like, that bitch has low class values and happens to have fucking money. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, have y'all seen The Butler? When that bitch, like, Beyonce, for example, is one of those people that she's low class with money. She's low class with money. Low class with money. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Low class with money, like ratchet, and you just happen to have money. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from here? Like, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Beyonce is a low class that just happens to have a lot of money. Like, having money has nothing to do in this country. This is how this country operates, where they associate being a part of the upper class with having money. It's like, no, that's not that. It's a matter of you simply having money. You are not a part of the upper class. You're not an elite person. You just have money. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? That's like giving. Because look, money at the end of the day, all it is just like it's just like a thing. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? It's not about who you are. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, you can give somebody, for example, money really at the end of the day is just made up of like cotton and fucking, like, do you understand? We're talking about the physical aspect of money. Because at the end of the day, like, physical aspect is fucking proof. And, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, it's still money, still the same as having digits in your bank account. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's just a thing. It's like giving somebody a whole bunch of like grass. Do you understand? And then treating that person as if they're fucking amazing and the best thing that's ever fucking existed because they're fucking running around with all these blades of grass and all this grass and grass and grass and grass and grass. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, literally just giving them a whole bunch of grass and they're over here acting like they're fucking better than you and low class bullshit. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? That's why I'm currently in the process of like making an art piece of Beyonce. Um, you know, she's flat out bullshit naked. Like, the bitch is fucking bullshit naked, and she's in front of the stage because she's never done that before. She's never actually been naked in front. Like, I'm talking about like pussy showing, ass showing, and fucking nipples showing. Like, I'm talking about like legitimately pornographically naked. She's never done that before, and I feel like it's time for to put her in that imagery. You know, to put her, you know, really put it to rest. Put it to fucking rest. You know what I'm talking about? Put it to rest. Put that out in the public sphere just to put it to rest because, bitch, you're low class. High class people, they, when they're addressed, they reply. Do you understand? They reply. They don't say, oh, I'm too important. I have too much money. I have too many fans. I have too much this and I have too much that. So I don't have, I'm too important and I'm in turn above the law. So you know what tyrants think that they're above the law. Tyrants think that they're above the law. So what do you do with tyrants? You give them, you brutalize tyrants, dude. You brutalize the living fucking shit out of them, dude. You brutalize them. You put them in extremely excruciatingly uncomfortable situations, and you do it to their supporters as well. You call out their supporters fighting and bullshit and nonsense and the complete opposite of peace. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's not even a matter of dignity, but you can just tell. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That's Beyonce. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You can just tell. It's not a matter of dignity because dignity is upholding justice. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's upholding justice. Beyonce does not uphold justice. She supports nonsense. And the reason why I'm walking away right now is because these types of fucking people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Another fucking, like, because I can just tell by looking at somebody that they're full of shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They're full of fucking shit. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? Full of fucking shit. Not full of dignity, because you know what dignity is, dude. You know what dignity is, because dignity, when somebody has dignity, you state the truth. They don't come up to you and give you these vibes of like, oh, I'll fight type shit. I'll fight. I'm just here to bother you type shit. Because obviously this fucking person, because I can tell by vibes. I can tell by fucking vibes. Fucking person bothering. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? And Beyonce is too propagated around the social sphere for anything that I'm saying to not be taken seriously. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, this bitch that just fucking walked up next to me, fucking, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, this fucking bitch that just fucking came up next to me is one of those types of people that's trying to make it seem like she's enforcing the law, but it's just like, you can't even enforce the law looking musty as hell. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, you can't enforce the law looking fucking musty as hell and like you haven't showered in fucking like 5 days. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't enforce the law like that. You just can't fucking do it. I'm just saying. I mean, if you showed up making, there's a difference if you show up making sense though. But I'm telling you, like, the bitch didn't say anything. She's just fucking standing there, dude. Just fucking standing there, doing this whole fucking, like, you know what I'm talking about? The aggressive stance. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You can tell. It's called body language. You can tell. It's called body language. You can fucking tell. It's called body language. They show up and they have no type, like, all it is just fucking intrusion, manipulation. That's all it is. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Violence. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Violence, but for no reason. For no reason. Fanatic shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fanatic shit. Fanatic shit. Because I wouldn't be surprised, because that's the thing. People fucking hack phones these days. They show up and fucking stalk people type fucking shit. I'm just fucking saying, because I've had that fucking happen before. I've had that fucking happen before. Literally, like, back in 2016, I had two fucking, obviously, bitch, like, I'm not stupid. There were two fucking nasty-ass dykes in a fucking car that I've never seen before in my fucking life that literally stalked me. Like, they literally, I'm like, bitch, damn, y'all really are stupid because you're willing to fucking drive out to the middle of fucking Texas. Do you understand, the middle of nowhere kind of fucking place in Texas, to sit there and fucking intimidate? Because that's the thing, like, they never ever have, they try to make it seem like, you know, they say you talk shit. You know, they have like those bullshit, that bullshit drama bullshit where they say like talk shit, get hit, and bitches get stitches. It's like, no, I talk sense and you're mad. That's what you're doing. I'm talking sense and you're fucking mad because I'm calling out the fact that you are a fanatic, because y'all go online and call yourself fanatics, and by dictionary definition, that shit is fucking illegal, because nobody, that's tyranny shit. Fanaticism is tyranny shit. That's what Democrats do. That's what Democrats fucking do. Fanaticism, do you know what fanaticism is? It's when you're uncritically devoted to something or someone. And when you're uncritically devoted to somebody, is because they make no mistakes whatsoever. They are fucking perfect. They are perfect. They don't do anything. They don't bother anyone at all. But it's just like, no, but Beyonce's fucking bothering me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Beyonce bothers me. Jay-Z bothers me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Their fanatics bother me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now I can walk over here again, because that's what I'm saying. This bitch fucking came up, fucking stood there, did nothing, got on her fucking phone. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Musty bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, feminist looking bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? The fashion that they wear. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Feminist nasty bitch. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Musty ass hair. Like, bitch looks like she hasn't washed her hair in fucking 3 weeks. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because I can tell from afar that your hair is not, it doesn't have, argan oil in it. No, that's fucking like your own natural sebum. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Because you're dirty. Do you understand? A lot of these fucking Beyonce fanatics and those fucking people are nasty. Like, I'm really not even being out of line. I'm really not being out of fucking line. They're nasty because they fucking, dude, because it's obvious, dude. They don't pay attention. They don't care for their own fucking health. They're obsessed with this fucking person and all these other fucking people that don't give a shit about them. All they care about is their fucking attention, their fucking support for no reason whatsoever, because it's just like, who in the fucking audience of Beyonce is Beyonce fucking transferring, wire transferring fucking like $1 million and saying, thank you for showing up for my show and here's some money? Do you understand? It's like, bitch, people are over here dropping thousands, hundreds of dollars to go see this bitch run around for 3 hours talking about, do you understand what I'm talking about? Basic shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Basic fucking shit. Do you understand? It's basic, dude. It's fucking basic. You hear better singing in a fucking choir class in middle school. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fucking, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? And it's not like she's the gift that keeps on giving. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, she has a new song like every other fucking week. Do you understand? Because truly, at the end of the day, it's not hard to make a song, dude. It really is not fucking hard, dude. It's not hard to make a song, dude, especially when you have millions of dollars and all that time on your hands. You can make a song like every fucking five hours if you want to. It's not hard to make a song, dude. It's really not hard. It's not hard. And this bitch, like, people promote her as if she's this person that's, she's releasing song after song after song after song. This bitch, literally, what does she have? What does she have, dude? Like, do you understand what it is to, like, let's just say, how many songs has Beyonce made in the past, like, let's just say 20 years? Like, let's just say, I don't even know, because truly, at the end of the day, I don't care to know how many fucking songs this bitch has made. But let's just say, I'm gonna say at the minimum 100 songs. How do you only make 100 songs with all of this money, with all this money in the past 20 years? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Only 100, bitch? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Why does she only make 100? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Why does she only do that? Because she's only concerned with fucking splurging on her own fucking self, dude. I'm telling you, music is not hard to fucking make, dude. It is not fucking hard to make. The whole marketing aspect, on the other hand, that part is fucking hard. Getting millions of dollars from your music, that part is fucking hard, because it takes a lot of fucking rhetoric, dude. It takes a lot of rhetoric, because there's a lot of bad music out there that the reason why it's even fucking liked is because of fucking rhetoric, dude. Rhetoric and marketing, and that's it. Most of the shit is about marketing. Most of the shit is about marketing, dude, because a lot of these songs are like, I'm telling you, for starters, they are not classical music. I'm just gonna keep it right there. For example, compare Beyonce to Jonah Lee, the artist Jonah Lee, or Who Am I? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, compare Beyonce to the stuff that Jonah Lee is releasing. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Jonah Lee releases, like, her songs are like at least 6 minutes long. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that's like on classical level. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, and I'd say, like, it's like, it has like this Main Street pop vibe that's also simultaneously classical, but Beyonce tries to play it like she's a classical musician. Do you understand? She tries to play it with her 3 minute top songs, 3 minute radio songs. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that bitch is so low class. She's so low class. But then you have people like Who Am I? Jonah Lee. Jonah Lee, she's a Swedish artist. She's a fucking Swedish artist. Like, ABBA, for example. Dude, ABBA, for example, like, they're like pop music. They are pop music, though. I'm not gonna lie, but they are simultaneously high class. You understand what I'm talking about? They are pop music, but they're also simultaneously high class. And I'm not just saying, oh, because it's Swedish. No, because I'm pretty sure there's some nasty Swedish people out there. I'm just saying, not every Swedish person is fucking like perfect. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, and it's not a matter. It's a matter of choice. Like, you can either choose to be perfect, or you can choose to be imperfect. Like, that really is a matter of fucking choice, dude. That really is a matter of choice when it comes down to it. Um, I'm being serious. Like, that really is a matter of choice, because it has to do something with your character. And Beyonce is just like, I'm just telling you, she's so arrogant. Like, she's married. She's married to a fucking ex crack dealer. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? That will never go down in history as like high class. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It won't go down as humanity either, because it won't, like, humanitarianism. Like, oh, she gave the crack dealer a chance because he changed. No, bitch. No, there's no such, like, do you understand? That's like child rape. You don't sit there and say, oh, that person changed. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because they were an adult when they did it. Like, Jay-Z wasn't a crack dealer at like age 7. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because his mom forced him to fucking do it. He was trapped in a situation where he had no choice but to fucking do it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? He was trapped in a situation where he had no choice. Do you understand what I'm talking about? He had no choice but to fucking do it. He had no fucking choice but to fucking do it. He had no fucking choice but to fucking do it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? He had no choice but to be a fucking crack dealer. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? He had no choice. Nah, this nigga was grown. He was a grown man. And then we have other examples. For example, there's this woman who, she was like, she ended up becoming like the Xerox CEO or whatever. that she was like raised in the Baruch homes and the Lower East Side. Those are like fucking projects, dude, and those projects are known for fucking crime and shit. And tell me why that woman ended up being like the fucking CEO of fucking Xerox. Like this bitch is like a billionaire type shit. I'm sorry for using the word bitch because that's not somebody you would call a bitch, but I'm just saying it in ghetto terms because I'm just being ghetto in general, and I'm sure she would understand what I'm talking about because people just call each other bitches left and fucking right in the fucking ghetto for no fucking reason whatsoever. But anyway, I'm just saying, this bitch fucking has billions. Like she's a billionaire. I think she's a billionaire. She has hundreds of millions, and I forgot what her name was because she's clearly not propagated all over the place to the point that it's literally engraved in your head because it's just fucking nonsense consistently and consistently and consistently. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, god damn it! But I know what her name is. I don't want to say it was Angela because it wasn't fucking Angela. It was not fucking Angela. I know for a damn fact. But it was a black woman who was raised in those types of, those environments that Jay-Z says he fucking comes from. And I will post her name on the fucking description, or I will figure it out in some shape or form. But she is like she ended up being like the first black woman that was like something. I don't know what it is, but she's like Xerox. She was Xerox's fucking CEO for like a good minute, and she came from the Baruch homes in the Lower East Side. You can look up what I'm talking about. Just go on Google who I'm talking about. Just go on Google and type in black woman Xerox CEO, and then even type in Baruch homes, like Baruch homes, Lower East Side, rags to riches story. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Jay-Z tries to make it seem like he's rags to riches. It's like, no, you're rags to rags, bitch. Like you are rags and you're still rags. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? You are rags and you're still rags. You just have money. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that woman came from rags and she educated herself and bettered herself. And look, she's an example of high class. Do you understand black excellence? People are over here calling Beyonce black excellence and black. What? What? Beyonce is black excellence and Jay-Z is black. They're black trash, dude. You know when people call white people white trash? They are black trash, dude. They are black trash, dude. They're fucking trash. They are trash fucking people. They are trash. Like, they don't even deserve rights because it's just like, okay, but y'all violate people, and I'm talking about like millions of fucking people. And then y'all violate, like, and then the thing is, it's like, you don't even have like legitimate protection. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, legitimate legal protection. Like, y'all just have like nonsense, like childish shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they'll be like, okay, boy, like, don't nobody care, blah, 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 and all this bullshit. It's like, no, people actually do care because, bitch, you've been called out before. I'm just another fucking person that's calling you out because I'm sick and tired of, like, I want to go on, I want to, like, experience that. Like, listen to pop music, like, listen to the radio, because I have every right to fucking boycott Beyonce and fucking call for an extreme boycott of her and, like, a promotion of, like, decent pop music. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Decent pop music. Like, for example, ABBA is pop music. Do you understand what I'm talking about? ABBA is pop music. I'm not saying, dude, I don't even necessarily listen to ABBA because they're not necessarily like my favorite style genre of music, but I'm just saying, like, I can tell that they're fucking decent, dude, because they don't fucking sit there and talk about ass crack, blah blah blah, baby, surf boy, and all this bullshit. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're dumb as hell and you're overrated. Like, you act like your voice, like, people treat you as if your voice is like, yeah, I understand everyone has their own unique voice at the end of the day, but you're overrated. You're treated as if nobody else, like, yeah, it is true in a sense, nobody else has a voice like you, but you're treated as if nobody else can hit pitches or hit vibratos. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, the bitch is treated like she's the only singer in the history of fucking humanity. And then her lyrics are so dumb, dude. Like, okay, for example, I'm just comparing, dude, like, listen, I understand pop music is repetitive. I understand that. Like, pop music is repetitive. But then there's a difference between, like, repetitive complexities versus, like, Like, do you understand? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that's something that's classical. That's Baroque. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Beyonce just repeats the same shit over and over again. Fucking, who run the world? Go, go, who run the world? Blah, 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 blah. Me, myself, and I. That's all. To the left, to the left. And all this bull. She promotes bullshit, dude. She promotes bullshit and then tries to make it seem like she's just like this woman who has no idea that these men she's ever gotten with are fucking foul ass men. It's like, bitch, you are a foul woman, so of course you're gonna fucking get with these foul ass fucking men. You don't like decency, bitch. Jay-Z is not fucking, he is not a decent person. He's not a decent person. This man is over here fucking selling. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that doesn't go well in history. Like, oh, she forgave the crack dealer. She gave the crack dealer, the adult crack dealer who was selling crack as an adult. But then we have other examples of people that literally all they did was educate themselves and go up the sphere. They weren't selling crack to make money. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They weren't ruining people's lives and jeopardizing their lives because yeah, you're jeopardizing somebody's life by selling them crack. I'm just saying that's just basic knowledge. You are jeopardizing somebody's fucking life. You're essentially in a sense like a murderer by you know you're engaging in felonious behavior because it's just like these people you gave them that and they could die, and that's the thing. It's just like, how is it that a woman that comes from that type of environment you come from, you know, the projects, you know, all of that shit, you know, born around, I'd say even born around a time and an era that was probably even worse than the era you were fucking raised in, Jay-Z, and you're over here fucking painting it like that's his entire career, dude. That's his entire career, fucking rapping as if his life is terrible. And it's just like, bitch, your life isn't terrible. You're not gay, for starters. Do you understand? Like, I can understand him saying like, nah, no, because really at the end of the day, I really do sympathize with a lot of gay people, given that the fact that a literal religion sits there and says, oh no, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. It doesn't even matter. You're just going to hell. It doesn't even matter. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, your entire fucking existence, and do you understand your existence is being ravaged just for simply being of a sexual orientation? Do you understand what I'm talking about? No, this man is straight selling crack. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now that's a problem because it's already like, do you understand? And then tries to make it seem like, oh no, it's because I'm black. It's like, no, bitch, no, that's not even it. That's not it. It's not because you're fucking black. It's because you're nonsense. You're abusive. That's it. A lot of these black people love to fucking pull that shit. That whole, it's because I'm black and I was oppressed because I'm black. It's like, no, you were oppressed because you're a tyrant and people fucking oppressed you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You were selling crack cocaine in the fucking streets. Nobody was forcing you. Nobody was manipulating you. You weren't having some, like, people can tell when people are fucking having like a fucking dilemma where they're just like, do you understand, like a spiritual dilemma, for example? Because that's why I said, like, I would actually feel bad for him if he was like gay and selling crack. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because I'd be gay, black, and selling crack. You know what sorry, gay, black, and selling crack. No, I'm just saying, like, um I'm just saying, like, if like him doing that as a gay man, I'd be like, nah, because I would understand that, because I'd be like, nah, he's selling fucking crack because he hates this fucking society, because they're fucking, dude, I'm telling you, like, he's doing it to get back on people, get back. Do you understand? Like, that's another thing. Do you understand? Because the society is over here collectively fucking bashing you just for simply being gay and telling you that you're gonna go to fucking hell and you can't even function left and fucking right. So you're being told since you're a kid, just for being gay, that you're evil. So of course you're gonna, that you're of Satan and that you're evil. Of course you're gonna fucking sell crack. You've been brainwashed into fucking thinking that you're fucking evil just because you're simply attracted to the same sex. That's literally it. Of course you're gonna sell crack. No, nobody, there's nothing in the Bible that states black people are stupid. No, if you're black, you're gonna go to hell. Like, do you understand? If you're straight, you're gonna go to hell and all this shit. Because that shit really affects you. That shit really affects you because religion is a very, 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 very powerful fucking tool that's used around this entire fucking globe. And you're gonna fucking, it's a very socially powerful and political fucking tool that people fucking use. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, it's billions of people follow this shit, and you're telling me, like, nobody sits there and says, you're black and you're gonna go to hell. That doesn't happen. So it's just like you can tell, you can deduce that Jay-Z was simply just fucking selling crack because he's a fucking piece of shit. He didn't have a reason. Like, do you understand? Like, he could have just prayed to God and said, you know, I'm in a situation. He could have just gone to church. He would have been more than welcome at fucking church, being a straight man. Do you understand what I'm talking about? But do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, who is, do you understand what I'm talking about? This nigga was selling crack because he's a dope idiot. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And then Beyonce's over here overrating his shit. You know, trying to make it seem like his name is something of like high class value. Talking about, now I'm Beyonce Knowles Carter. It's like, bitch, no, it's not Cartier. Do you understand? Like, she's trying to make it seem like their names are associated with like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, they're associated with like high fashion. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, it's like Manolo Blahnik we're dealing with here. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, they associate their names like it's like expensive, and it's just like, no, bitch, you're nasty. Do you understand? It's like that bitch, Love Rochelle Poo. Her name is Love Rochelle 2 Poo at Twitter or fucking. Do you understand? She sells shit online. She sells fucking her own poop. That's what Beyonce does. She sells her own fucking shit. And I'm talking about metaphorically. Like, she's a fucking shithead, dude. She's a fucking shithead. She thinks she's like a Black Barbie type shit. It's like, no, you're nonsense. You're not a Black Barbie because Black Barbie doesn't. Black Barbie, for once, she does not violate anyone because for once, she is a doll. She doesn't do anything. You control her. You do your own fucking things out of your own volition, and then you're nonsense, bitch. Like, you're a dumb bitch, bitch. You're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch. You're not political, bitch. You're not political because you don't ever do anything that's actually political. You're fucking offensive as fuck. You are offensive as fuck. Like, imagine Beyonce running for president. She would lose so quickly. Doesn't matter how many people know her. She would lose so quickly because for starters, every person that wasn't a Republican, there are a lot of silent people when it comes to voting. A lot of people go and vote when shit starts getting fucking desperate. And if Beyonce were running for president, or even running for a commissioner, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, the bitch is running for district fucking commissioner. It'd be like, no, no. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No. No, no, you would not fucking win at all. People would fucking protest the living fucking shit out of you because they'd be like, okay, so this bitch literally has a fucking, like, she's making crack cocaine look like it's a problem, like it's not a problem that people are doing because they're fucking evil, because you can make money in so many different other ways, dude. You can make money in so many different other ways. Sell your own shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Go write a fucking newspaper. Do you understand? Offer a service. No, bitch, you're over here fucking selling crack cocaine. You are selling crack cocaine as an adult. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? As a fucking adult. In New York City, with all the fucking, do you understand, as a straight man, all the opportunities that are there for, dude, being a straight man in New York City is the easiest fucking thing imaginable in the entire fucking universe, dude. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying, being a heterosexual man in New York City is one of the most easiest things you could ever do in the entire planet of the history of all the universes. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Being a straight man in New York City? Being a straight man in New York City, you don't need to sell crack as a black or a white or an Asian man in New York City. And this bullshit nonsense that black people are oppressed in New York City and they don't fucking they can't get money. No, it's because y'all stay in your own communities, bitch. That's why y'all don't make money, because y'all don't work and go out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Y'all stay in your own fucking communities and mingle with your own people. Y'all don't fucking expand your horizons. Y'all act like everyone's racist, not because white people don't talk to you, it's because you don't talk to white people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's not because white people are racist, it's because y'all don't talk to white people. Y'all are the ones that are, do you understand? Black Lives Matter is the one that's racist. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They hate white people, dude. It's not that white people hate them. It's a whole group of fucking rude ass black people that hate white people. They're racist. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that doesn't take, like, you don't have to be a genius to figure that out. They literally hate white people, dude. They hate white people. That's it. Like that's it. They don't even let white people tell jokes. Do you understand what I'm talking about? They don't even let white people tell jokes because everything's racist. Do you understand? That's how you can't have friendship like that because a lot of friendship has to do with teasing your friends, but them getting the idea that it's not serious. Do you understand what I'm talking about? A lot of friendships are about that. Teasing your friends, y'all tease each other, and it's not serious, dude. Like, it's not serious. Y'all aren't legitimately hating each other. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Black Lives Matter is the type of fucking people. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, have y'all seen White Chicks? Like, White Chicks is a good movie. Do you understand, like, a good movie of, like, white people and black people hanging out? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because it's just like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, yes, there are places where there are predominantly a lot of white people, but that doesn't mean that they're racist and black people aren't allowed in those fucking areas. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about, dude? I'm just fucking saying. Like, Sweden, for example, is an example of those types of fucking places. And then people, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, the political sphere tries to make it seem like Sweden, so all of Sweden is against black people and all this shit. No, that's a fucking lie. It's like it's always the overwhelming minority that's fucking racist towards each other. Do you understand what I'm talking about? But in this country, for some strange reason, a lot of black people have been fucking but the thing is, I think it's because this country has a higher population, so it seems like there are more people that are fucking doing it. But then at the end of the day, it really is like 50,000 people that congregated. Because really, at the end of the day, 50,000 people is a lot of fucking people, and it looks like a lot of people in pictures. It looks like a lot of people in pictures, but then you realize, nah, that's a fucking city of like 2 million, 3 million plus fucking people. And 50,000 people showed up and they try to make it fucking seem like it's the entire fucking people. All of the fucking people. Why do you think Donald Trump enforced martial law against these Black Lives Matter fucking bullshit fucking protests? Because the overwhelming majority of people were not about it. Do you understand? It was just a whole bunch of really, truly at the end of the day, uneducated fucking people that were being taken advantage of. And that's really it, dude. That's really what Democrats do. Take advantage of uneducated fucking people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? People that don't have, it's easy to take advantage of somebody when they don't have all the information. Do you understand? That's what Black Lives Matter does. And Beyonce is a part, she literally instigated a lot of that shit by showing up at that fucking Super Bowl with that violent fashion. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Wearing the fucking, like, trying to make it seem like she's some, like representing the Black Panthers. It's like, bitch, you're racist and ugly as fuck, and that's it at the end of the fucking day. You have a fucking manly body for a fucking woman. I wouldn't be so, like, do you understand? Don't associate yourself with femininity. Don't associate yourself with femininity because, bitch, you look like a fucking man, number one. You look like a man. You and Jay-Z, both of you look like men. That's the thing. Is it a gay relationship with two trans people? Like, do you understand? At the end of the day, you still don't get my supporter because, bitch, being trans hasn't, like, there's nothing in the Bible that says anything about being fucking trans. So there we go again. The only thing that's in the fucking Bible is about fucking gay men, really primordially. They don't even really attack lesbians like that. I mean, they do say homosexuality, but usually it's geared to attack homosexual men. And do you understand? Because it's just like they don't say in the Bible, it doesn't say, thou shalt not become a woman. Thou shalt not use surgery and use hormones and become another. Do you understand? No, it doesn't say that. No, but it does say just simply being attracted to another fucking man is fucking illegal, dude. It's fucking illegal. And getting with them is illegal. Like, it's bad. It's fucking bad. Like, the Bible is, and it's just bad. It's just bad when it comes to that shit. I'm just saying, it's bad. It's fucking bad. And the translations, a lot of these translations don't even necessarily say homosexuality, and that's the fucking problem. But then you look at it, and then it's just like, they always speak about fucking men. They never say, like, women with women and men with men. Do you understand? No, it's always men with men. And then, like, do you understand, like, lesbians aren't really fucking attacked that much in the fucking Bible. I'm just saying. Um, but Beyonce is fucking nonsense beyond nonsense. She's beyond nonsense. I'm just saying, like, beyond nonsense. Like, you can tell even as a child, just by looking at videos of her, that bitch wasn't like oh no, I'm all about love. No, the bitch is all about, no, I'm here to because I fucking feel better than most people, and I feel like I have this talent that most people don't fucking have, which is a fucking lie. And I just fucking I promote that theatrically to make more money than other fucking people, because she even knew as a child that she can make a lot of money out of it, because obviously there were other fucking artists back then that made a lot of fucking money, and that's it. That's it. Like, all she cares about at the end of the day is fucking money. She does not care about fucking politics. She does not fucking. Do you understand what I'm talking about? She's such a basic, low class fucking person, dude. That's it, dude. That's it. That's why she goes on interviews. Like, for example, I mean, Lady Gaga is trash. She's pretty low class. She's pretty low class, but I'd say probably she's like low end middle class. Do you understand? Like, she's low middle class. Do you understand what I'm talking about, with a lot of money? Because she does speak about things that are just like, they're smart things, but then it's just like, no, but bitch, you're nasty because you're mingling with Beyonce, so never mind, you're fucking low class. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, it has nothing to do with race. Beyonce could be black or white. It's like, bitch, you're still nasty. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You are still nasty. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? You're still fucking nasty, bitch. And you promote violence, dude. You promote violence. You promote violence when it isn't needed. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You promote violence when it is not needed. You don't promote education. Like, bitch, you don't sit there and fucking start, like, do you understand? Like, you don't promote education, bitch. You fucking bother with her fucking showing off ass every single fucking day. All she does is fucking show off, dude. That's all she does. It's like, what are you showing off? Just your assets, not your brain, not your minds. You're not showing off your mind. You're not showing off your intelligence. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, if anything, Lady Gaga does that. But do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, bitch, you don't show off your intelligence as an artist. Like, bitch, look at all you needed 17 fucking plus people to write your fucking "Who Run the World," blah, 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 blah. And then this bitch is over here. That song is so unbelievably crazy and sexist. Thank God that she at least called it crazy. She said the beat is crazy. She didn't say these lyrics are crazy. She should have said that. She should have said these lyrics crazy. Do you understand? Now that shit would have been fucking hilarious, dude. I'd be like, nah, she's a comedian. Nah, 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 she's a comedian. She's a fucking comedian, because nah, she flat out called it out for what it is. Do you understand what I mean? Like, she knows it's crazy, but that's the thing. Like, this bitch is doing that shit. She knows it's crazy, it's bothersome, and then she still keeps doing it because she believes in it, dude. She believes in it. She believes that girls run the world. Girls do not run the fucking world. Nobody runs the fucking world. If anything, a hurricane runs the world. Do you understand? What does she mean, girls run the, like, what does she mean by that? Because that shit makes no sense. So you're telling me that whenever Hurricane Ike, what was it? Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, it was because a woman did it? Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's like Ariana Grande's fucking bullshit of the whole fucking, if when all is said and done, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no? What do you mean? What is that even? What shit is that even? What shit is that even? Do you understand what I'm talking about? What even is that shit? That shit makes no fucking sense. It's irrelevant. It has nothing to do with politics, because women aren't even being oppressed, dude. If you study history, women are not being oppressed throughout all of fucking history, dude. The mere fact that women get to fucking carry the fucking babies shows that women aren't fucking being oppressed, because automatically every fucking child, dude, it does not matter. That is a universal thing. Universally, children, boys and girls alike, unless the mom is just flat out from the get-go, because that actually fucks the child up like crazy. If the mom is from the get-go abusive, that shit fucks a child up. But I'm just saying, in general, universally, fucking children are fucking naturally attached to their mothers, dude, because they fucking grow in their wombs. It's just a natural thing, dude. That's just a natural thing. It doesn't mean that children hate their fathers and they don't grow to realize, no, that's still my dad. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No, but I'm just saying, like, it's like all children have a natural connection to their fucking mothers, dude. That's just natural, dude. You can't fucking take a mother away. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fucking nonsense. Fucking nonsense about who run the world, girls. No, it's not that you run the world. Actually, it's the complete opposite. Women let their children be free. Do you understand? It's like their fucking mothers like are selfless towards their fucking kids. Like, do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? fucking selfless. Like, it's not even a matter of running them, but about educating them so that they can run themselves. And this bitch is over, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, this bitch is over here calling that running things. It's like, bitch, you're not running things. Running things is what bosses do, dude. Bosses do that shit. A mom is not a boss, dude. A mom is not a boss. That's why you call her mommy, dude. That's why you call her a bitch. What the fuck? Dude, I'm just saying this bitch is fucking dumb. Cause I'm just saying, like, the whole running shit, that running shit is stupid shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's running. It's forcing somebody to do shit that really, at the end of the day, when that person thinks about it, it's like it makes no sense because it's boss shit. It's not mommy shit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Your mom is always fucking, if your mom loves you, which I assume most mothers love their own kids, she's doing that for your own fucking well-being, dude, every single fucking time. She's not running you. She's fucking, do you understand what I'm talking about? The shit that Beyonce is saying is coming from a fucking person that doesn't even know how to be a fucking mother, for starters, because I don't even think she was a fucking mother when she made that fucking song. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And if she was, it's not like she's a legitimate mother, because this bitch fucking has money and goes and fucking, do you understand? She's one of those fucking people that just fucking leaves her kids with the nanny. Do you understand what I'm talking about? She focuses, her career comes before her fucking child. She cares about her own self at the end of the fucking day. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? I'm sick and tired of her and her. Who is her bullshit mom? I don't want to hear these people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I want to hear random. Do you understand? I would rather hear about random people and have Beyonce fade away into oblivion to the point that I can just walk past this person and she's just a regular person. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I mean? A sound, regular, everyday person, not like, oh my god, it's Beyonce, 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 blah, 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 and all this fucking bullshit. Do you understand where I'm coming from? How do y'all not get my gist? How do y'all not get my gist? That, like, I wish I could just live in a fucking society where nobody is more famous than the other fucking person. We can just all live in communion and there's no fucking oppression coming from these fucking people, because then these bitches start thinking, oh no, I run you. Bitch, no you don't, bitch. No, you don't. If my mom, I swear to God, if I tell my mom right now, Mom, you remind me of Beyonce, my mom would fucking burst out laughing, dude. She would burst out laughing because she'd be like, okay, you have to be joking. That's the thing, you have to be joking because number one, I don't look like that bitch. Number two, I don't do the stupid shit that she fucking does. Number three, like, we're completely different people, but do you understand? Based on it, because I know my mom, dude. I know my mom. When I compare, because I've compared my mom to Oprah, and my mom's like, "Don't compare me to that bitch." Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because these are dramatic bitches. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Dramatic fucking bitches that just fucking intrude upon the piece, fucking get half naked and fucking just do nonsense, and then it's just nonsense, and they don't know when to stop. Mothers know when to stop, dude. I'm just saying, mothers know when to stop. Do you understand? Like, do you understand what it is? Like, mothers have mercy. Mothers always have mercy. That's why I'm saying they aren't bosses. Bosses don't have mercy, dude. Bosses don't have fucking mercy. When you're running someone, it's because you don't have mercy. You don't care about their freedom. That's fucking slave shit. That's mastering shit. You don't master your child as a mother because you realize it's not about mastering them, dude. It's about educating them, letting them be free and make their own fucking decisions. It's about them running themselves. I'm just there to be a caregiver. It's called being a caregiver. It's called being a parent. It's not called being a fucking boss, dude. That's what Beyonce is associating, that fucking women, and those, do you see the imagery of that fucking, that's why my mom, if I told my mom, you remind me of Beyonce, she'd be like, hell to the no, because when have you ever seen me run around in the streets like fucking wearing lingerie and fucking panties? Do you understand what I'm talking about? My panties are out in the fucking air. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? My mom has never, dude, I've known my mom for fucking 30 years. My mom has never done that for 1 second. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about, dude? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand what it is? Like, it's a different story when you're like the child of your mom. Do you understand? Like, you've seen your mother like naked, or you've seen your mother like wearing panties or underwear. Like, do you understand, her bras? Do you understand? Because that's like normal to like see your parents eventually in that state and form because you live with them. Do you understand? But it's one thing to deliberately go outside or pull out a fucking camera and release it to millions of people in your fucking panties. Your ass is hanging the fuck out. Your breasts are hanging the fuck out. And that's the thing. Like, this bitch thinks that she's like like she's pornographic. She's doing it to manipulate people. It's not a matter of, oh, this is art. No, it's not art, bitch. It's not fucking art. It's fucking nonsense. It's indecent, dude. It's fucking indecent. It's indecent. It's fucking nonsense, dude, because nobody at the end of the day is fucking clamoring to see Beyonce fucking naked. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Nobody is clamoring for that. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Nobody is clamoring to see this bitch be seductive on camera. It's like, bitch, that's not even something you cheer on, because it's just like, bitch, that's not even, that doesn't take talent or confidence. It's so easy. All you gotta do is be like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I know I look like a man, so it looks a bit absurd. Do you understand? But there are different. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If I literally got a sex change right now and did what she does, that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of, like, if I tell my mom that she reminds me of Beyonce, she would either get offended or she'd start fucking laughing. That's the thing. She would rather laugh, because she'd be like, actually, no, I think she really would get offended. Never mind. I would have to compare her to somebody that's just like, I don't know, not as offensive as Beyonce. My mom really would get offended. Never mind. I'm just saying. Because Beyonce, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, what? My mom has never done some shit like that. Fucking out in the open, pulling some shit and recording herself on camera, talking about, and then do you understand what I'm talking about? It's like, what is even the point of that? What is the point of that? Because there is no point. Is the point to provoke me so that I can call out the fact that you're indecent? Is that it? Because you can be, dude, I'm telling you, like, a lot of fucking people you can seduce somebody or a group of people. I don't know how to describe it without doing that shit. Like, do you understand what I'm talking? And I don't want to call it seduce, dude, because seduction is bad. I'm talking about, like, fucking, like, I don't know, like, turn someone. Actually, truly, at the end of the day, that's how soulmates work. You don't even have to do anything, you'll turn them on. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You don't have to do much, but this bitch is over here overdoing it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And doing shit that I'm not even asking for, nobody's asking for. It's like porn on your TV without asking for it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, you're just fucking sitting there and then pornography just fucking turns on. That's what Beyonce fucking is, dude. That's what she is. Fucking running around and thinking she's a fucking cat and shit, and thinking, like, do you understand? Like, she tries to make it seem like she's this class act, but it's just like, no, bitch, you're running around with your fucking panties sticking out and your fucking pussy about to pop out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? For no reason whatsoever, bitch. So for no fucking reason whatsoever, bitch. No reason. No reason. No reason. And so many fucking people fall into that fucking trap of bullshit. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? This fucking bitch, like, I'm laughing because it's absurd, but it's also like one of those like offensive types of absurds. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because it's just like, bitch, you're making money over being absurd, and like, I was inspired by that at a certain point when I was dumb, and my mom has called me out for that, because she told me, she's compared me to Bad Bunny, and I'm like, Mom, I can't believe you're doing that, but I'm gonna listen to you because you're my fucking mom. But really, I don't want to be compared to him, but whatever. But since you're my mom, I'll just like, because she said you remind me of him, because like those absurdities that he does and all that shit, like you were doing that shit at a certain time. And she said, and you know what she said? She said, I should have just let you do that and keep on doing it, because you would have been a millionaire right now. You would have been a fucking millionaire right now. And I'm like, simultaneously, I'm like, she's right, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like, I can't believe it, because I don't want to get, I really want it to be more like, like GUY's Lady Gaga. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, Baroque like that. Like, if we want to talk about absurd, because that video is a bit Baroque. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I wanted to have like good artistry. I didn't want to fucking have just fucking, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? But that's the thing. Like, I can't even go to the government and ask for help when it comes to art, because they don't support. This is how this country operates, dude. artists here are fucking abused at a level that's just like unbelievable, dude. Like the overwhelming majority of artists in this fucking country are beyond fucking abused, dude. I'm not exaggerating. If you can't live on art, then bitch, it's not that your art is bad, it's that you're being fucking abused, because I've already studied art so fucking much and realized, dude, really it's not that fucking hard, dude. It's really not that fucking hard to just fucking create something that just either like, you know, create some, like, do you understand there's like there's leverage with it. There's leverage associated with it. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? It's not hard to do that. Like, now if you're drawing, because I'm telling you, if you literally just drew a stick figure, no, that's not gonna go. But if you draw 1,000 stick figures, yeah, that go. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, for example, like, do you understand what I'm talking about, dude? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? You draw just one stick figure or three stick figures, okay, yeah, like, no, that's not gonna go. People are gonna be like, okay, so you're not even necessarily an artist, but you draw 1,000 stick figures, all holding hands together, yeah, people will look at that and be like, oh, okay, okay, yeah, that might. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, people will look at that and be like, okay, 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 that's good enough, because I mean, at least you put some effort. Like, you know, people at least want to fucking see effort. But I'm telling you, artists are out here fucking putting fucking effort, and I've been fucking putting, dude, I'm telling you, like, that's why I'm angry, because that happens a lot when you're fucking, when you put a lot of effort and you get no fucking, you don't even get slightly a dime in return. And then assholes like Kylie Jenner that say, oh, it's all about being effortless. It's like, bitch, you're not even an artist. You're not an artist. Neither is Kim Kardashian, and neither is Paris Hilton. And then Oprah Winfrey shows up at your home and fucking asks you questions as if you're legitimate. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, like, I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Because truly, at the end of the day, I look at Beyonce and it's just like, bitch, you're one of those I didn't put much effort fucking artists. Because, bitch, at the end of the day, that bitch had proximity to a fucking performing arts school. And fucking, because, dude, at the end of the day, my parents had jobs. They weren't gonna go out of their way like that and drive me to fucking some performing arts high school, dude. I could only have accessibility to what I fucking had at the schools I fucking went to. Because, dude, Houston is huge. They weren't about to be stuck in traffic for 2 fucking hours for me to go to some petty ass fucking art school. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? But I did express to my fucking parents when I was a kid that I wanted to be in that world. You know, I did do that, but you know, like, I'm just telling you, dude, like, whenever you're a fucking child, like, it's just different. And when you're an adult, it's different too. But now I'm starting to realize it's like, damn it, like, dude, like, this country is fucked the fuck up, because look at Beyonce, dude. Like, she has, like, do you understand? It's not a matter, I don't even want to call it experience. It's like, bitch, you're a bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You're a bitch. Because I've studied art before, and it's just not like, bitch, you're trying to fucking make it seem like, number one, like, it's all in New York City. It's all in New York City, or it's all in do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, bitch, what? No, it isn't. Do you understand? No, it isn't. Like, this bitch is just dumb. She's annoying. I'm just saying, like, I'm sick and tired of it, and there are specific places, like, I have a right. It's called freedom of association, to just really just not mingle with people that are fucking abusing me. People that aren't abusing me, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking hang out with them. Do you understand what I'm talking about? As an artist, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and hang out with fucking people that abuse me. I'll definitely call them out. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm not going to play a show at Warped Tour. Do you understand? As a musician, I'm not gonna play a show at Warped Tour. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Because those people are abusive. They're abusive people. I've been to those concerts before. They're fucking abusive. Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? That's what I'm talking about, dude. Like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna, like. Do you understand? Do you understand? I don't even like music in the sense, because I really thought I liked it before, but it's just like, nah. Like, that shit isn't even necessarily theater. Because you look at Broadway, you look at a Broadway play, and that's theater. And people, because you know, people like Lady Gaga like to associate concerts with theater, which in a sense it is theater, but in a sense it's still cantankerous. Like, it's fucking bullshit. Like, people, it's not like a fucking, it's not like it's not like Broadway. Like, you know, Broadway people are sitting down, somebody acts a fool, they get kicked the fuck out. Do you understand what I'm talking about? In those shows, somebody acts a fool, the camera's on them, everyone's fucking, the show is fucking like, do you understand? It's cantankerous shit, dude. These fucking concerts, like Beyonce concerts, are like that, dude. They're fucking like that, dude. They are like that. They are like that. Now, I saw Adele's concert recently in Las Vegas, and I was like, damn, like, I've never even seen something like that before, where fucking celebrities are showing up and people are, that's a weird phenomenon to me, where people are seeing fucking whole ass celebrities and they're just act not freaking, do you understand? Not like, ah, ah, and all this bullshit. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that shit is so annoying, dude. It's so fucking annoying, and it's not funny. It's not even fun. Do you understand? It's not funny or fun. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. So why do y'all keep doing it? That's the fucking thing. When somebody's sick and tired of it, and you're part of the same group of people that say, "Oh, human rights this, human rights that," why do y'all keep doing abusive shit? I don't understand, because I don't do that. Because when somebody says I'm tired of something, and they're being fucking genuine, do you understand what I'm talking? I'd be like, nah, okay. I'd be like, nah, like, I hear you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? No, like, I'm being serious. Like, I hear you. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And compensate. Do you understand whenever I have, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not gonna sit there, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna sit there, me being tired, and somebody say that they're fucking tired of me. It's like, bitch, what do you mean you're tired of me being tired? Bitch, that makes, okay, well, compensate, bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Fucking Lady Gaga, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and fucking tired of her bitch ass. I'm so fucking sick and tired of Lady Gaga. I'm so fucking sick and tired of her. I'm so sick and tired. I know I was talking about Beyonce, but I'm just sick and tired of it. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it, how these people just fucking, like, they're, like, once again, like, Lady Gaga is one of those effortless people. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, she's not one of those artists that put effort into her work. Do you understand? Because her parents gave her the money. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, she had like, do you understand? Like, a lot of this stuff has to do with simply just having connections. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm fucking talking about? It has nothing to do with your talent, your work. It has nothing to do with that, because there are so many people talking about. Like, I'm just telling you, dude, like, they are not good people. They're not. And then the arrogance. Do you understand what I'm talking about? The way they carry themselves. It's like, bitch, it's not even dignity. It's, bitch, you're arrogant. You're arrogant. It's not dignity. It's just that you're arrogant. Like, have y'all ever, dude? I know Maxine Waters is a terrible person to compare to these people, because Maxine Waters is a politician. But I'm just saying, like, she gets a bad rep. But I mean, wouldn't you rather have? I mean, people say, like, people don't like, a lot of people don't like Maxine Waters, and I understand why, because I feel like she doesn't really give a fuck about her fucking district. Because I mean, how the fuck have you been? How the fuck have you been a congresswoman to that fucking district for fucking decades, and that place is still looking as trashy as it fucking is? Like, I don't understand that personally. That's why you have a bad rep. But I'm just saying, like, comparing Maxine Waters to fucking, like, to Beyonce, it's like, nah, Maxine Waters carries herself with decency. Like, do you understand what I mean? Compare her to Lady Gaga, Beyonce. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, look at the way Maxine Waters carries herself. Like, do you understand? Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, do you understand? Like, Obama, truly, at the end of the day, I feel like Obama has so much fault in this. Like, the whole, like, bring the celebrities into, open the doors of taking the political world, like, associating it with being celebrities. It's like, dude, Obama is so fucking responsible for that shit, because George Bush didn't do that shit. I don't even think Bill Clinton did that shit, dude. I wasn't alive, truly, like, much during his presidency. I think his presidency ended in, like, 1990 something, when I was fucking, like, 5. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So I didn't really realize what the hell was going on. But I'm just saying, like, I don't remember George Bush fucking, like, bringing in Tupac. Like, do you understand what, like, he wasn't, like, um do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, who, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand, like, you don't take celebrities in the political world you don't, the fact that they already have that much attention, you don't give them fucking attention, dude. You don't give them more attention than they already fucking have. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because I think Obama, like, brought in DJ Khaled to the, like, do you understand? They were, like, having, like, this, like, White House extravaganza bullshit where all these celebrities showed up, and it's just like, no, I'm totally against that. I am totally against that. I am totally against that. I hate those fucking people so fucking much. I am totally against that, because they're just consistently, like, the reason why politics doesn't operate the way it's supposed to is because these people are overpowering the voices of reason with their fucking nonsense and music, and running around screaming, we're the bad, blah, 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 and using social media and the radio and every other medium and advertising and marketing and all this bullshit to just bombard us like fucking crazy, dude, and make it seem like this entire fucking country is literally just about music and theater and bullshit. Music and theater and bullshit. That's what Beyonce. That's what, dude. That's why I've said, dude, bring out the Second Amendment and just kill these bitches. You understand what I'm talking about? Because they're acting like tyrants, dude. The advertising companies are acting like tyrants. You understand? Like, kill the people in the advertising companies because they're just as bad. Because they know that it's bad. Like, how can't you tell? Like, for example, like they're like, let's just talk about something that's extremely important. Like, let's just say that a fucking like let's just give an example. Like the Mississippi River is fucking like flooded with fucking shit and a sewer system fucking broke in it and it's just bad. And then like people are supposed to really like there's supposed to be awareness raised about this so that fucking people can do something about it. And then you have Beyonce. Do you understand? Because Beyonce promotes that fucking shit about like ignore what needs to be fucking done. Focus on me and focus on, like, do you understand what I'm talking about? And then and then the bitch. Do you understand? She's a manipulative bitch. She pulls that "you won't break my soul" bullshit. In other words, I don't have to listen to the truth. I don't have to fucking give in to, because what you're saying is bullshit because I'm better than you. It's like, no. No, because do you understand what I'm talking about? Because most people do you notice that? Most people say "you won't break my soul." Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like she's trying to make it seem like for example, somebody like me is trying to destroy her. It's like, no, bitch, you have already destroyed. Like, bitch, I should be singing that song. Do you understand? You won't break my, like. Do you understand? I should be, that song should be made for me. Why is she singing it? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm the one that should be singing it. You won't break fucking soul. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, you have no, like, that song was not made for her. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, that song was not made for her because who is trying to break her soul? She's a fucking multi-billionaire. Multi-billionaire, has a whole bunch of fucking money, and this bitch is over here talking about "you won't break my soul." Bitch, you think you're above other people. You're arrogant. What are you talking about? "You won't break my soul." Like, you literally break other people's souls. Like, you bother other people consistently, oppress them, and think that you're fucking perfect and all this fucking bullshit. And you engage in unwarranted shit every single fucking day. You and your fucking husband and your colleagues and bullshit fucking people in the fucking music industry and the fucking art world of fucking nonsense. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Talking about "you won't break my soul." I'm telling everybody. Actually, you aren't telling everybody because I'm pretty 100% sure that every single fucking person in the entire fucking planet didn't fucking hear that song. I'm pretty 100% sure. Fucking bitch over here talking about "I'm telling everybody." No, you aren't, because truly at the end of the day, most people, like, bitch, you go to China, it's not like people are going fucking insane over Beyonce and playing her all over the place. I hate when people say that America is just loved so much around the world, and as if people don't have other cultures and other fucking languages. No, no, that's not how it works. You don't go to China and everyone's fucking playing Beyonce everywhere you fucking go and Lady Gaga's fucking bullshit. No, they're playing Chinese fucking music, dude. You're telling me they're about to strip themselves of culture, strip themselves of ethnicity and fucking dignity of patria, like fucking dignity of the fatherland and the motherland of fucking China, that whole fucking region, for some black dumb, some little black little bitch, some dumbass some prieta bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Some dumbass little black bitch. And yes, you're black, bitch. That's why I'm calling you fucking a dumbass black bitch. If you were white, I'd be like, you're a dumbass. Because that's the thing. This bitch tries to fucking make it seem like it's about racism. It's like, nah, bitch. If you were white, do you not hear my voice? I call white bitches white trash left and fucking right. Like, bitch, you ain't special. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You're not special, bitch. Not because it's not a matter. No, I'm not saying it in the sense that you lack uniqueness. Like, you're not your own individual. No, I'm just saying, like, you're not special in the sense because you're overrated. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? You are overrated. That's why you're not special, bitch. You've lost your privilege, not your privilege, but your right to be special because you're overrated, as if you are the only special person. Fucking dumb bitch. Like, as if you are one of the only. I don't mean the only. As if you are one of the only, because your stupid ass fanatics, they probably listen to Ariana Grande's bitch ass too and her bullshit. Her stupid ass fucking. That bitch thinks she's fucking. Her and her faggot ass fucking brother Frankie Grande. They fucking think that they're so, like, they're the gifts of fucking God, dude. And everyone else. That's why everyone else has to pay attention to them, because they're the only gifts. Everyone else is like a fucking like petty. That's why they have to pay attention to them. And they're not worthy. Like, do you understand what I'm talking about? They're not worthy of, like, nobody in the audience is worthy of paying attention to unless they're like giving them accolades. It's like, bitch, no, you're getting fucking criticized because you're fucking annoying and your fucking bullshit audience is fucking annoying. Fucking dumbass, that fucking dumbass Frankie fucking Grande. That guy is so fucking annoying, dude. Fucking Frankie ass fucking Grande over here with his fucking fucking bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it. These fucking nasty ass gay men. Nasty. I'm talking about fucking nasty ass fucking people. And damn, it's fucking hot out here. Like, this bitch, I swear to God, Beyonce is not a genius, dude. She's not a genius. She's like, okay, go up to a fucking, a dumb bitch, a drug addict in the middle of the fucking, just a fucking dumb bitch, some dumbass bitch, and then give her money, and then there you have, that's the formula of Beyonce. That's the formula of Beyonce. It's the formula of Paris Hilton. The formula of Beyonce, Paris Hilton, who else? Stephanie Germanotta. They are so overrated. And let me tell you something. Stephanie Germanotta is horrible when it comes to fucking singing live. She is horrible. And she's a scammer, dude. She's a fucking scammer. Anyone with ears, listens to her recorded music. And at least I will give Beyonce that. At least she does sing live exactly like she sings during the recorded versions. At least she does that, dude. At least she delivers when it comes to her fucking voice. When it comes to do you understand? When it comes to fucking singing live, but she calls herself a diva. It's like, bitch, well, there you go. You're a bitch. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm a diva. I'm a diva. No, bitch, you're a musician, and that's fucking it. You're not better than other musicians. You're a bitch. Goodbye. And you're gonna keep getting, I'm telling you, you're gonna keep getting pressured until you fucking quit the fucking bullshit because you're not a diva, bitch. That's tyranny. Look, I'm telling you, when you open the thesaurus and you type in the word diva, like literally go on wordhippo.com and type in the word diva in the thesaurus, you are going to eventually, because that word is so close to stuff that has to do with tyranny. I'm just letting you fucking know that, dude. I'm just letting you fucking know that. It is very fucking close to things that have to do with tyranny and treating other people like they're fucking below you because you're fucking better at all fucking times. And that's not even cute theater. It's not even cute theater. It's fucking annoying because some people fucking believe it, and then it starts getting fucking nonsense in society. And it's just like, I don't give a fuck if they're not being serious. It's like, oh, okay, so y'all are being theatrically abusive. Okay, so compensate, because it's just like, I don't give a fuck if I believed it. It's just like, it doesn't matter if it was a joke. It's a gross, dirty ass trash fucking joke. I wouldn't even necessarily associate it with trolling, because if you're gonna troll, at least make it so absurd that it's fucking hilarious. This shit isn't hilarious. Like, if you're gonna troll, do what Lovely Peaches does. That's the thing about the audience when it comes to Lovely Peaches, because that's well executed trolling. People will try to make it seem like, oh, no, that's bad trolling because she brought a baby around. Dude, no, the baby's Cora has, when Cora understands, which I'm pretty sure she already does, she's already laughed. She's already fucking laughed. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That shit is comedy. That shit is literally fucking comedy. For a black woman, she deliberately sits there and makes her, like, dirties herself up and makes herself fucking look like she's like the lowest scum. Like, do you understand? Like, homeless and scum. She knows what she's doing, and she sits there and gets on camera and goes off for like a good hour talking about, nah, this is the fucking, I'm a lady. Like, she starts talking, like, it's just fucking hilarious because she's talking as if she's like this, like, extreme, like, dude, it's fucking hilarious because she's talking as if she's just like this extremely fucking like settled adult, but simultaneously, like, her entire life is completely fucked up, but because she deliberately did that, and she's trying to make it seem like, she doesn't try to make it seem like it's no nonsense because she's fucking trolling. She makes it seem as if it's no nonsense with her tone. Like, she says, I don't give a fuck, like, I am going to kill my fucking baby. Nobody's gonna fucking stop me from fucking doing it. Like, do you understand? She stays in character, and it's fucking hilarious. Now, Beyonce, it's like, bitch, okay, so you're staying in character about being a literal fucking abuser. And I'm not, no. I'm not talking, because no, I'm talking at Lovely Peaches versus you. Lovely Peaches isn't directly like harassing people. I'm being so fucking serious. She's literally not fucking do that. She's literally not fucking doing that. You are harassing on the other hand. Beyonce and your fucking fanatics, like y'all are literally harassing. Like y'all literally actually promote, like y'all literally constrict freedom. You constrict freedom. That's how it's not trolling and it's fucking like fucked up theater. Like you're claiming, oh, I'm not being serious about being a villain, but it's just like, okay, but you still performed it so well that you still actually broke the fucking law. So it's just like, okay, so you weren't being serious, but you managed to break the fucking law, bitch, because you were so in character. Like, do you understand how stupid that is? Like, do you understand where I'm coming from here? Like, do you understand? Do you understand? Because Lovely Peach, like, do you understand? Because Beyonce's one of those people that tries to make it seem like, oh no, well, I mean, like, I wasn't being, like, do you understand? Paris Hilton is on that level too. It's like, bitch, okay, so you're not being serious, but yet you're being actually legitimately abusive. Like, you literally are provoking me. You aren't fucking making me laugh. Lovely Peaches, on the other hand, is fucking making me laugh hysterically because it's just like, dude, she stays in fucking, like, that is an example of a good theater. That's good theater versus bad theater. Good theater where the audience is fucking screaming, like, you know, like Beyonce dumbass fucking idiots that make the audience tries to make it seem like it's fucking legitimate and happening and real when it's so obvious that it isn't. But she's fucking making it seem like it is. But the story is so absurd that it makes no fucking sense. Fucking, she's over here fucking like, it's just hilarious because Lovely Peaches is just like, oh no, I killed my baby. I killed my fucking baby and I'm gonna keep on abusing my baby. I'm gonna keep on abusing my baby. My baby gets raped, she gets tortured, she gets slapped, she gets punched, she gets thrown on the floor. One day I even spit in her milk. I spit in her milk and I give that hoe that. Because that hoe slept with my fucking man. And I told her, bitch, you fucking knew. You knew that me and that boy was fucking together and here you are fucking around with him. Like, do you understand? Like, that shit is fucking hilarious because the way she's fucking talking about it